Paul Bello here. Update on Lit RPG Adventures, the collection of advanced AI-powered RPG tools. And today we are going to have a look at the ongoing work of the Describer. Basically lets you describe different things, obviously. Here we have a Goblin Guard, first person present tense, and something I noticed when I was working on this earlier is that if you just type in UC, then we put this in second person present tense, we will get, you see an orc guard, their scaled armor, blah blah blah, and it describes. One thing I want to bring up too real quick, all of these will be saved separately so that you can come back to them later. But what I'm thinking of doing, I kind of like this box here that collects a few of them. So I'm calling it maybe a scratch pad, where if you want to try a whole bunch of different settings with the same prompt, you can just, hit it and have them. That way you can real quickly compare the two. And then maybe have a button here that clears this out and maybe saves it as a scratch pad that you could call up later when you're going through the library of everything that you've generated. So you could call up individual, descriptions, or call up a whole scratch pad, or whatever I end up calling it, which would be a collection of individual prompts and output. So that was UC an orc guard. Let's try you are an orc guard. You serve as an orc guard, a formidable creature of legend. Your skin is, and so on and so forth. So just changing that one word from R to C, you can see that it picks up on that and gives you, hopefully, what you are looking for. I'll switch to first person. Now, I do have it set humorous here, and doing so little of text, it's hard to, set up the joke and deliver the punchline, so to speak. So some of these I might not be able to pull off, and I might take out humorous being one of them. Sarcastic, I've had it working sometimes, and it was pretty funny. I may be feared, but I am respected. I don't know if that's really sarcastic in tone. Try jazzy. But you can see with just a few little adjustments and a click of a button, you can start to hone in on, what exactly you're looking for. I stand sentry as a proud orc guard. My armor gleaming in the setting sun. I have served my tribe for many years. So let's do something else. Let's do a scene. You stumble upon an orc guard in the forest at night. And hit enter. And we're in first person present tense. I walk through the deep shadows of the night, my foot crunching on the dry leaves and carpet the forest floor. The air is filled with an oppressive silence and an almost tangible energy that hangs like a shroud around me. That's kind of jazzy, I guess. Go back to see what it does with sarcastic. So I'm getting closer to launch. If you have any ideas or you want to be one of the first people to test it, leave a comment, like the video, find me on Twitter, find me on Discord, sign up for Lit RPG Adventures, why not? It's just a few bucks, nothing major, and you get access to all these cool tools that I'm building, and help support me so that I can build more cool tools. I stagger through the darkness of the night, feeling as though every step could be my last. Suddenly, I stumbled upon an orc guard. Yeah, it's hard for it to do the humor and sarcasm, so I might just have to take those out. We shall see. It is a work in progress. Oh, it might help if I turned it to fantasy. Let's see what it does if I turn it to fantasy and humorous. Da, da, da. Excuse me, sir, I don't mean to disturb you, I'm just passing through. I wasn't sure how he would respond, but he just looked at me for a few moments before he stepped aside and motioned for me to pass. I guess it's kind of humorous. I laughed. Was it a forced laugh? Let's do something absurd in future perfect tense, second person, unreliable narrator, and stick with the scene and the prompt that we gave it. You will have stumbled across the orc guard. His eyes will have been glowing. And switch it to future tense. It didn't really go to future, did it? So yes, looks like it's turning it into a game, which it isn't yet. What else can we do? Let's do some science fiction. Descriptive. We'll do a thing. Present tense. First person. Limited. You see a new starship Galahad and admire its beauty. I mean, it kind of started out as a description generator, but it's turning into a little more, so I might have to change the name on it. Although it does, its sleek metallic hull gleams in the starlight, highlighted by its intricate designs. Its powerful engines radiate a soft hum of energy and promise, a promise of adventure and exploration beyond the stars. I mean, that is a description though, kinda. John sees the starship Galahad for the first time. And we'll keep it first person, present tense, and we'll do a scene. My heart raced as I stepped forward and caught my first glimpse of this fabled starship Galahad. It towered above me, its magnificent white hull reflecting the sun's rays like a beacon of hope. Let's change that to UC and second person first tense. Because when it comes to D&D, let's go back. You see a wizard's tower in the distance. And changing from thing to person to place to scene doesn't always work. So you can see we're still on early beta version. You find yourself standing in a dark, foggy forest. Off in the distance, you see a tall, gray tower. It stands as if it has been there for centuries, seemingly untouched by the outside world. What happens if we give that jazzy? But as you can see, hopefully, being able to type in the text prompt, you should be able to get it to do or output exactly what you want it to output. You stand there in awe as you gaze upon the magisterial tower of the wizard in the distance. Its ancient spires reach. Maybe I should do reading level. Explain it like I'm 5 or college thesis level. Its gleaming walls of stone seem to be alive, reflecting the rhythm and music of the world around it. There's that jazzy. Let's go back to sarcastic. I really want to get that one to work, so I'm going to have to go back and start tinkering again. There it is, a majestic tower reaching far into the sky, its walls adorned. Its walls adorned with mysterious symbols and runes. It seems to pulsate with energy, and you can feel its power even from this distance. It must be the Wizard's Tower, a place of untold secrets and untold power. In its shadow, you can almost feel the whisperings of ancient magic, a reminder of the power of nature in its most raw form. So there you have it, some updates and rambling on the describer tool here at Lit RPG Adventures. If you have any questions or suggestions or funny jokes, leave a comment. If you're awake right now, leave a comment. See where I'm going with this theme? I'm trying to tickle the YouTube algorithm, and likes and subscribes and all that jazz helps with that, so appreciate it if you can. If not, that's cool too. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.